Hey everybody, welcome to McKellar Motivational Monday. Today's Monday, and every Monday we pick a topic to help motivate ourselves and have a better week. So I'm going to invite our Facebook friends to join us in a moment, but today we're going to be talking about how to stick to a plan, which can be very challenging to do, I think, as we all know. If you think any of your friends or followers might enjoy this, please take a moment to share. Click on the 3 dots next to the number of viewers or swipe your screen perhaps, and it'll give you options. I'll do shout outs for just a few seconds, thanking people for sharing. Thank you so much. Hello from Texas, Need to Create, Crystal Gray, thank you Sophia, KTX, and Bobby, Intern Schmo, thank you for inviting followers. My mom is great, she's not with me right now. She's in Los Angeles. Thank you Susie Perush, Life Dramatic. Hello New York. I'm in Chicago right now, actually. Thank you Bogan and Jonathan Tenbrink. And Teresa, Ray of Light. Thank you Life Dramatic for sharing 2 different ways. Open up my Facebook here. Thank you Tim CU. Oh, Garlic Rush, I remember your name. Yes, someone else is driving, not me. Thank you for wanting me to clarify that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ray. It is not cold. I'm actually really warm. I'm wearing a jacket, and I did not need to be wearing this jacket. Thank you, G, Vil, and Adam. Thank you for your shares. All right. Oh, and thank you, The Real Kevin Han. And welcome, Yakamoa. Let's see here. Let's do a live video. So I'm all glammed up, by the way, because I'm now doing press for my book, Goodnight Numbers, but we'll get to that in a moment and see if I can get my Facebook going here. And I'm in the car and somebody else is driving. Yeah, Chicago's really warm. It's great. It's amazing. Thank you, D-Don and Adam. Okay, so let's just get this going. Darth Electrician. Interesting. All right. Sorry, usually I have this set up ahead of time and I forgot. Hi everyone. All right, so let's just start because I'm having a hard time. You know, I don't think that Canada has it available just yet. No, Draco is not driving. Hello, California. So I want you to start thinking about what you guys, like a plan that you've been wanting to make that you haven't been able to stick to. Because this is something that happens to all of us all the time, and I have a few just things to think about. First of all, there's a quote that I like, and that is, and it's a little bit of a downer, but it's important to keep in mind, and that is that failing to plan is planning to fail. I believe that about 80%, because sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes things work out, and sometimes things don't work out, like my Facebook thing is not working. Okay, so forget that. Anyway, so that's a quote that helps me. Also, one thing that really helps me with planning is making the plan realistic. A lot of us think we have a plan, but what we have is a dream. We have some goal of ours, and it's not happening, and we don't know why. Maybe it's because you haven't made a specific plan that actually has bite-sized goals, like intermediate goals that are attainable. What's with all the positive stuff? And yes, failure is a part of life, and failure, you will learn stuff out of failure. We just don't want failure to be what happens all the time. Failure to me should be what's happening when you're attempting to succeed. Because now I'm going under a bridge. Sorry, I got dark all of a sudden. One second, I have help. Ta-da, light. Yeah, failing, Georgie, that is absolutely an important part of the process. I completely agree. But let that happen when we're not intending for it to happen. Moment to moment can happen. The biggest risk is not taking a risk. That is true. Thank you very much. So, make a reasonable plan. Have a big dream, but then make a reasonable plan. That's something that you can actually do today or this week or this month. And if you write down a timeline, say, I want to do such and such, like I want to lose this many pounds by this date, or I want to be in this profession by this year. If you make that plan and put a date on it, then work backwards. Well, let's see, if I were going to be, a lawyer 5 years from now, what would I need to do? Well, the very first thing might be writing an application for law school. But like make that plan specific and make it, doable. Because one of the biggest reasons that people give up on their plans is because they don't get their goal soon enough and they think they failed. but they haven't. Like you've said, failure is part of the process. A few of you said that, actually. So if failure is part of the process, then when you do fail at part of it, then that's okay. Don't let that stop you. People, I posted a picture on my Instagram feed last week, I think it was, that had this arrow going upwards. It said what people think success looks like. And then there's this arrow that's like all jaggedy going down and up and down and up and swirling around and then finally going up. What success really looks like. And that is because there's all sorts of dips and detours and things along the way that don't go the way we planned. I had a time in my career right out of college that I was very lost and I wasn't doing well, and I was doing these little independent films that weren't very good, but you don't see that because nobody saw those movies. You don't see that period of time in my life when I was struggling and trying to figure out what I wanted to do. All you guys see are the highlights, because that's the only stuff that makes the news. That's the only stuff people are actually talking about. And that's how it's going to be for you too. So when you've got a goal, just know that maybe you're working in the dark right now. Maybe not everybody sees what you're doing, but it's making a difference. You're taking steps forward. Another quote that I love is, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." So that is just, again, that perseverance. People talk about perseverance and not quitting and not giving up on yourself, but it really makes a difference. And it's not glamorous. It's all the stuff that you're doing behind closed doors. When I write, this is Michaela Motivational Mother, we are talking about making a plan, Becky, and how to stick to that plan, and how not to give up when things don't seem to be going well. Yes, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. Oh, look at that. It's an acronym. SMART. I love that. I didn't even know about that. Thank you for posting that. Somebody post that again, if you would. That was great. Thank you, Blue Line, for sharing. So tell me, you guys, what are some goals, some plans that you want to make specific? How did I just lose my comments? What am I doing? Come back, comments. There we go. But okay, a job. What kind of job? Thank you, Celebration, for saying that. Finally finishing a full-length screenplay. That's a great goal. And it's not easy to do. Going vegan. Well, maybe you go vegan. It depends on your reasons for it, but go vegan a bit at a time. Vegan isn't necessarily something that I would choose for health, just because it can be very difficult to find things that aren't like just white bread. Yes, Jay Zimmy. I used to play Winnie Cooper on the Wonder Years. Thank you. Writing love stories, Laura. Well, that's wonderful, because you know what nobody can keep you from doing is writing. That's something you can do by yourself in a room, and I know because, hey, Joey Giggles, because I write books. That's one of my careers, is writing books. And you just have to just do it. Working for a 3D and VFX company, Super Fro. I love that name, by the way. Yeah, well, what's that? What does that entail? It entails getting good at it, right? And getting their attention. So getting good at VFX is something you can do on your own, in your own time. And then, yeah, make a goal, make a list of companies that you want to work for. Find out more about them. What are they looking for? What do they need? What do they do currently? Be specific and do your homework. Learning to write creatively, Rob. Wow, a lot of people, you guys want to write. That's a fantastic thing, because nobody can stop you from writing. It's one thing that I always got advice about in terms of, at one point in my life, I wanted to write screenplays. It's, well, nobody can keep you from doing it. Like, you are absolutely right. Can I take any questions? Yeah, I'm looking for questions. I'm, wanting you guys to ask questions. What shampoo do I use, Odelia? In terms of my hair, and thank you very much, I use all different, mostly I use this company called California Baby, just because it doesn't have any chemicals in it. I try to stay chemical free. But hair quality, honestly, is mostly about diet. I eat a very, very healthy diet. Lots of water, no coffee, very little alcohol, no soda of any kind. Stay away from sugar, nothing artificial. Lots of healthy oils like avocado and almonds, things like that. Yes, I did sing Pie, 139 Digits of Pie to the tune of Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. Yes, I did. No cigarettes, that's true. Rob, I think you probably posted that before you heard me say my diet. Do I write a plan for publishing my book? In terms of the publishing part, I have a book deal with Random House, an 8-book deal in place. For me, it's about the actual writing of it. But before I had a publishing deal, my first publishing deal, I wrote this 40-page like business plan for it, kind of. A couple of chapters of the book. It included the marketing plan for it, why I thought it would do well, what else is out there similar to it, why my book is different. I forget what they call it. There's a specific name for that, but that's what I brought to my a book agent to get the deal. Thank you. I am very much an advocate for math studies, yes, and I have a website called mckellarmath.com where you can find all my math books. And that was something I had to plan. I'd been wanting a website that had all my books on it for a long time, and finally I was like, I just keep thinking about this and not doing it. I gotta make a plan. So I started researching web designers, and I started making lists of what I wanted to be on the website. Joey, it probably depends on what your platform is. Hallmark, I do not chase Hallmark movies. They approach me, except for the last one, Campfire Kiss. I didn't chase them, but I presented the idea to them because I play a math teacher in it. I want to play a math teacher. Yeah, so my next Hallmark movie is called Campfire Kiss, and it airs March 18th on the Hallmark channel at 9 o'clock, and I will be live tweeting. In fact, I'll be doing more than live tweeting. I will be camping out in my own living room with a sleeping bag and all in the spirit of camping. Hot cocoa, popcorn, because it's a movie night, and s'mores, all that kind of stuff. So I hope that you guys will do that with me. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll all share our pictures of indoor camping that night, March 18th. But right now, I am on the road promoting Goodnight Numbers, and that today is, by the way, the very, very last day to do the pre-order promotion. If you go to goodnightnumbers.com, you'll find out information. Just scroll down a little bit, and you'll see how you can win an autograph. It'll be personalized, by the way, personalized to whoever you ask it to be. A personalized autograph sticker to put in your copy of Goodnight Numbers. Goodnight Numbers is the little counting book that I just wrote. I think I have it. And it's for ages 0 to 5, and it's very sweet. It's a bedtime book. How do we start motivational speaking? That's a good question. You mean like to crowds of people? I'm not really sure. Probably starting the way what I do online. There's my book. It comes out tomorrow, so today is the last day to pre-order it. What's it like being on the road? It's great. I don't like to do it too much because I don't want to be away from my family, but a little here and there is a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm a parent, Remington. I do have unconditional love. Thank you, Rue. Hi, Jessie from Phoenix. So thank you for sharing all your ideas for what you want to plan, and I hope that you write down a specific plan. I really do. It really makes all the difference. And if you want to tweet me about it, I'm all ears. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and I will be seeing you again very soon on the DannyCam. You are the D Squad. I will try to Periscope again from somewhere else on my trip this week, and if I can't, then look for me on Snapchat. I actually did a whole me getting ready this morning on Snapchat if you want to see the genesis of all of this. And that's Snapchat, and then sometimes I'll do Instagram stories when I get a chance as well. All right, thanks guys. See you again soon. Bye.